May peace and blessings be with you. I hope that you're having a fantastic Tuesday. I am having a great day. Life is good. Sun is shining finally, so it's all good. I also have my kids home from school. First week of summer break this week, so it's a bit loud in my house. So if you hear footsteps or loudness, you know what's going on. Everybody's home. Okay. So for today's session, I thought, why not talk about funnels, right? I think sometimes when we're hearing the word funnel, it's scaring us because it sounds complex because there are so many steps in building funnels and all of that. So I thought, why not actually start to look at funnels and take them apart so that we can simplify them so that we can build funnels for our own businesses. So if you are excited about learning what a funnel is, today's your lucky day. We're going to do it together. I'm likely not going to go into Flowdesk today. We're just going to design a funnel today. And maybe next week or the following week, over time, I guess we'll basically be able to put the pieces together to show you how to build one in Flowdesk. You definitely can build a funnel in Flowdesk. But today, let's just talk about how to design one, what a funnel is. Okay. So, in its simplest form, a funnel is a bunch of web pages connected together. How a funnel is different from a website is on a website, you have a lot of different options. When a user comes to your website, when a prospective client comes to your website, they have so many different menus and so many different options that they can pick from. You know, they can check out your blog, they can check out your different offers that you have. They may be able to, you may be linking to your social media from there and a whole bunch of other things, right? So there's a lot that happens on a website. A funnel is different from a website in that you're basically guiding your prospective client, your prospective customer through a set of guided steps. So they do not get lost by all those different options that are available on a web page. The job of a funnel is to basically take a person through the entire process, how you have designed it for them. So in its simplest form, it's just a bunch of web pages connected together to do a specific thing, right? And then you get to decide as a business owner, or if you're in operations, you're the one really, figuring out what pieces fit together for that to be a seamless end user experience, guiding them through a few steps. If you're here with me live, say hi, and also let me know if you have worked with funnels before, if you have built funnels before, or if this is your first time taking a look at funnels. Okay, I am going to share my screen. Let's see. Okay, so I thought, what can I use for designing a funnel? I saw that Canva now has a whiteboard. It looks pretty awesome. So I pulled it up. I was like, oh, let's give that a try. So this is a Canva whiteboard training at the same time because we're learning it together. I just looked at it for the first time this morning. So this is what a Canva whiteboard looks like. All I did was, should I go back to the homepage? Maybe let's show you what it looks like. Okay. So I went to the homepage, and right here is the whiteboard option. I just clicked on that and it gave me a few whiteboard options. And I think I picked the first one. I said brainstorm whiteboard. You can pick like a blank one or a few other ones, right? I think there are templates in here for whiteboards, but I think I just clicked on this one and started creating my own. So I'm going to go back to homepage. Oh, where did my whiteboard go? There it is. Okay. So it's this one right here. So I just started one and I just labeled it here, titled it A Simple Funnel. There are a few that are already done that we can grab from. We might be able to even search for a funnel one here and it might show us a few things, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to design one from scratch. Let's have some fun. Okay, so I am going to basically grab this draw tool. I'm going to click on that from the left-hand side. And from here, let's pick this one. Let's have a little fun and make it our own brand colors. Okay, so basically what I'm saying is a funnel is a bunch of web pages connected together to walk your end user through a few guided steps, right? So by clicking on this, I'm just going to draw. Okay, so in a simple form, you can do basically a easy three-step funnel. And if I want to add text to it, I guess I can click on the text and add a text box. There we go. Okay, so we'll say 1, make it a lot bigger in size. Oh, that's good. Okay, so let's come back here, hide this part, go back here. Ooh, am I able to grab this tool? Yes, I can. Okay, so I clicked on this little arrow to grab this object that's, or element, I guess. Canva calls them elements. I can grab this element from the page by clicking on this little triangle arrow thingy-majig. Okay, so I'm going to grab it. I'm going to move it here, and then I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to move it down here, and then I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to leave it here. Yeah, I'm going to make this one step 2. I'm going to make this one step 3. Okay, so here we go. There's a dot here bothering me. I'm going to just clean that up if that's okay. Here we go. Okay, so a 3-step funnel. The initial step is to capture a lead. By capturing a lead, I mean you're capturing their email address, or you're basically figuring out what they're interested in, right? So you could have a bunch of things that you may be offering, but you want to know what your new prospective client may be interested in. So step 1 is to capture leads. So I'm going to copy this, and we'll say capture. Okay, that font looks obnoxious. Let's make it a little smaller. That's better. Oh, let's bold it. Okay, so capture, and now I'm going to copy this one. Step 1 is to capture. Step 2 is to nurture, right? After you capture their attention, their email, you want to make sure that you're providing value, right? Before even you ask for a sale, you want to be serving, helping, providing value. There are different schools of thoughts. Some people say, some people don't believe that. Some people say it's okay to start offering right away. You get to decide that. You're designing your business, you're designing your funnel, so you get to decide what you want to do. But my recommendation would be to offer value, nurture your ideal client, because once they're happy with what you offer, once they like your style, once they are in need of what you're offering, they will say yes to your offer. Eventually, when you offer them something, they will say yes, right? So nurture, but sometimes I also see that people get stuck on this nurture step and they don't go to the next step of, man, my cursors are wild. Okay. So sometimes people get stuck on this nurture step where they're constantly capturing and nurturing, but they're not offering anything, right? So I want you to take that next courageous step and offer something of value, something that you want to get paid for. So that becomes your step 3 in your funnel. So I'm going to duplicate this one. We're going to bring it down here. We're going to make it offer, right? So just like that, that's a funnel. We've just designed our first funnel together. Our funnel does 3 things: captures leads, nurtures the ideal client, and offers them something of value. A paid offer is what I mean. It could be a free offer too, but do a paid offer, because you already, when you're capturing their email, you're already offering them something of value. When you're nurturing, you're already offering something of value without getting paid. When you make an offer, then you are getting paid for that. So do that. So here are the 3 steps. So Flowdesk does a great job. I'm not happy with my cursors. That's what I'm looking at, staring at on screen. Okay, it's all right. We have to figure this out. You know what it is? I think I know what it is. I just need to fix it. It's my new beautiful mouse that I've had not for that long, maybe 2 or 3 months. It's a wireless mouse, but I think there's something with the acceleration rate of the when I'm moving the mouse, something with that, which is causing all these silly cursors to show up on screen. But it's all right. Don't be bothered by it. Ignore it. I'll ignore it too. Okay. So capture, nurture, offer. You can use Flowdesk to capture leads. We have designed several landing pages before in other trainings. And next week, maybe we'll do one more so that you can see what that looks like, right? So someone comes to you, that landing page, which is at the top of your funnel. Anybody who doesn't even know you lands on that page. You're usually sharing your lead magnet, your landing page on your social media and other places, right? So that is where they come initially at the top of the funnel. They enter their email address. Then you take that and then you basically figure out what was the thing that they wanted to get on that lead magnet, right? A lead magnet is basically something of value that your ideal client is interested in. It could be a PDF, it could be a video training, it could be a live training, it could be anything of value that is something that your ideal client is interested in, right? That's why they're coming to that landing page. That's why they're coming to the top of your funnel to get that from you. So you offer it to them, they click the button, they download it, and on the back end, then you create a series of emails, and you can pre-design those and pre-populate them with an automation. So after X number of days or X number of minutes, it can trigger automatically and start sending it to them. So that's how you're nurturing them. And with my nurture emails, I'm always inviting them to my community also, because they're not just an email from me, right? People who I'm working with, who I want to work with, they're not just, like a new person wanting to work with me. I really want to get to know them also, right? I really want to understand what it is that they're struggling with when it comes to technology, when it comes to starting their business, when it comes to initiating or launching their first offer, right? So I want to help them with that. So I really want to get to understand where they're at in their journey and how I can help them. So during that nurture period, sending them emails to give them something of value, what I think would be helpful for them. And at the same time, I'm constantly inviting them to come to my community so that we can get to know each other a little bit better, right? Sometimes I'm also in my DMs, I'm, getting to know them better, getting to understand what they're working with or struggling with so that I can help. After that, I'm constantly planning new offers, right? Almost like once a month, we have something new coming out. So when that's happening, then you've already had them on your email list. You've already been serving them through sending something of value. Now you're ready to make an offer, and your funnel automatically does that. When they come to that, your sales page, your offer page, it has one job to basically convert them into a paid client, right? You're not giving them a whole bunch of other links to say, like, schedule a call with me, or check out my podcast, or check out my social links and this, that, the other thing. You're not doing any of that. You're basically saying on the sales page, the job of the sales page is to get them to click on register or buy, or, join the event or whatever you're offering. It could be a journal. It could be, anything of value that you're offering, a paid offer. That is what you want them to do. So it's not going to have a whole bunch of buttons. It's only going to have one button. Sometimes I also see people give two options, especially payment options, right? You can do like a one pay or a multi-pay to break down if it's like a bigger offer or something like that. So that is okay. That is allowed. You can have more than one buttons. I'm not saying you can't have more than one buttons. You can. But basically the job of that sales page is to convert and not get them lost in checking out what else you have and all that. Can people close out of that sales page completely? Yes, they can, but at least they won't be confused, right? When they come to your funnel sales page, they're not going to be confused. They know what you're offering them. Either the answer is yes or the answer is no. Either way, it's a good thing, because you don't want to have, you don't want to confuse people or stress them out to make that decision, right? So make it easy for them. Outline what is the benefit you're providing them, why they need it, why it's going to help them, why you are the best person to help them. So make your case on your sales page with all of that, so they're more inclined to get the offering, click on that buy button. I hope this little simple thing we're doing with building a funnel is helpful. Next week, we can dive in and I can show you behind the scenes like how you can do all of these pieces in Flowdesk. So you can use a landing page in Flowdesk. You can use workflows in Flowdesk to do the nurture sequence. You can create a checkout page, a sales page in Flowdesk to be able to create that offer and send it to them. Okay, that is all for today, folks. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will be back next week and we'll dive in some more into funnels and do it together. May peace and blessings be with you.